Abhishek, the larger issue of rate rationalization, the GOM that was looking at that issue has now been an extension. So what happens as far as the larger issue of rate rationalization is concerned will be pushed into 2022. On the back of what we've seen, especially as far as this back and forth on rates is concerned, what is your hope as we go into the new year?
I think rate will remain a sensitive issue. There is no doubt about it. If we need to see these rate rationalizations, especially in terms of those products where there is inverted duty structure, I think two most important aspects which need to be seen at every stage of decision is that what is the quantum of the refund which comes as a percentage to the total tax. Now, we may talk about 2,000 crores and so on and so forth, but how much is that as a percentage in terms of quantum, which comes as a refund, remains an important factor for the council also to reach the decision whether the rate must be increased and whether that insert the refund or will it lead to additional burden on the consumers. That is the first aspect. The second aspect is that when we talk about the inverted duty structure refund, we must see that how many people or the taxpayers in that sector get the brunt of that inverted duty structure problem, and are the refunds stuck or are the refunds getting and they are obtaining these refunds on time. So if the problem is with respect to the quantum of the benefit which comes to them vis-a-vis the amount of the tax which will increase because of this rate increase, it will become a big problem. And we have seen such of these rate rationalization issues for otherwise if you procure these such as procurement of food from a dhaba or auto rickshaw, when you procure these supplies through the e-commerce operator, this has become taxable. So I think rate rationalization decisions will remain sensitive. The public interest and the GST with respect to these rate rationalization issues must be placed on record, and thereafter the decision must be taken.
Yes, that is the view of many state finance ministers as well. Particularly, we heard a very impassioned plea there from the finance minister of Tamil Nadu on exactly the point that you're making, Abhishek. Pratik and Abhishek, well, thanks very much for joining us here on the last day of 2021 to take us through what you make of the decisions of the GST Council. Back with us in 2022 to discuss GST. There's going to be plenty more on the table. Thanks very much, Pratik and Abhishek, and here's wishing you a very happy new year.